we have an exercise here. Second exercise, use in drawing lines. So, ada iti coordinates nga na ito. Tapos, yung mga sides natin. First, i-type tayo lang ti letter L. L, and then enter. Tapos, yung binigay sa atin is initial na 20, 0. So, yun yung first coordinate natin. Na-drawing na siya dito. Kung mapapansin ninyo, pag minumove ko itong cursor, straight lang yan lagi. Kasi naka-turn on ang aking ortho mode. So, ang ortho mode, ito, pwedeng i-click mo lang yung F8 para mag-turn on or mag-turn off yan. So, itong ortho mode is very important kung gusto mong mag-drawing ng straight lines. Kasi nakaset na yan na always straight. Okay. So, sa ating drawing, ang point B natin is upward. And yung size ng side niya is 30. So, we just orient yung cursor natin upward and then we just type 30, press enter. So, meron na tayong point B dito. Meron din yung green na kung nakikita ninyo sa endpoint ko. Sa endpoint ko, nadidetect niya every endpoint and then yung sa middle, nadidetect niya. Kasi naka-turn on yung dito naman sa baba, object snap natin or O-snap. Yan naman is F3 ang shortcut. So, kung naka-turn on yan, lahat ng points mo or yung mga middle points, mid points mo, yung mga end points mo, madidetect niya. So, maganda din na naka-turn on yung ating object snap. And then, we will just orient ang cursor natin to the right. And then, we just type 10, enter. Orient it downward sa letter D and then type 5, enter. To draw up to the point E. To the point E naman tayo is that is going right by 30. So just type 30, enter, and then we will go down to point F. Type 25, enter, and then letter C, and then enter. Mag-close na yung ating object. So yan na yung buong object natin. Now, para makuha natin yung dimension, meron dito sa annotation. So, meron tayong dimensions dito. And we will just use this linear dimension. Okay, to test if tama yung mga drawing natin. So, from this point, from A to B, 30. So, pwedeng dito or dito, pwedeng nyo siyang i-move. And then, right-click para ma-set siya into place. And then, para makuha nyo yung from point B to point C, we will just click this one again. And, yan, and point 2 and point 10. Tama tayo. And kukunin natin yung C to D. Yan, 5. Para mas mabilis, we just click yung space bar. Pag click mo kasi yan, mauulit yung pinaka-last na command. So, since ang pinaka-last na command natin is dimension, yan. Hindi na natin kailangan i-click yung icon. Okay? So, ito na yung given na dimensions natin. 30, 10, 5, 30, and 25. So, hindi natin alam yung point na to. Of course, it's easy to find that kasi pwede natin gawin mental. Makikita lang natin dito sa drawing, pwede natin i-add. Pero what if ang pinapahanap sa atin is yung points B to F? Or let's say yung from A to D, hindi natin alam agad kasi pwede naman natin siyang gamitan ng trigonometry. Pero let's just check this side. So, dimension, this is 40. Now, kung pinapahanap sa atin is what is yung value ng sides B to F. So, makukuha natin yan. I-click lang natin ulit yung dimension and then we will just click yung point B and point F, makukuha natin na ang distance niya is 50. So, using trigonometry, pwede ninyong gamitin yung Pythagorean theorem by squaring 30 plus 40 and then kukunin mo yung square root. It should be 50. What if gusto nating malaman yung distance from A to E? So, we will just click dimension and then from A to E, we have 47.17. Pwede nating i-edit ang ating mga dimensions sa units. Pero we will discuss that later on. Thank you for listening.